waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to today's video. I did not record our chest and tricep workout this morning. I wasn't feeling the best. Still was having some digestive problems. I think we're in the clear now, hopefully. So yeah, didn't record the workout, but I'm gonna record the rest of the day. It's gonna be a very fun day. I was supposed to meet Amanda for breakfast, hence why I actually like have jeans on and look cute, but she ended up not feeling well either. It seems like everyone has some kind of sickness, stomach problem, congestion. I don't know, it seems like everyone has something going on. But instead I called my mom. I was like, hey, Amanda can't go, would you want to go to breakfast? So my mom and I are going to go to breakfast and hopefully stop by DSW to pick up those shoes that they didn't have my size in before. This is a different DSW, and if they don't have them, I can just order them. But those Dr. Scholl's like slip-ons, super comfortable, would be perfect for walking around New York. So hopefully we'll pick those up. And then we're gonna go out to dinner tonight with Jake and all the girls, well, most of the girls I work out with, anyone who can come basically. And Chris is gonna join. We're gonna get Mexican food. It's gonna be very, very good. So I'm excited for today. Cold outside, like perfect fall weather. I posted a picture on Instagram and like tagged where everything was from, but this blanket scarf is Express. This denim like button up whatever is from J. Crew. This Ohio tank top is from a place called like Homage or Simply Vague or something here, and Abercrombie and Fitch jeans. Very cute. I'm just gonna put on some slip-ons probably, but I'm feeling this outfit. I think it's real cute. That's why when Amanda told me she couldn't go to breakfast, I was like, one, sad because she doesn't feel good and I feel really bad, and I just want to see her, but I was like, wow, I actually look cute. I don't just want to sit at home. So gonna go get breakfast with my mamas. Meanwhile, this little nugget is just snoozing away. Are you so cute? From breakfast now to dinner at, oh god, you can't see it. It's called Los Guachos.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's gonna be real good. Are you excited? Are you gonna get tacos? Burrito?
I feel like that's
fajita?
Yeah, just tacos.
I love fajitas.
We'll see what they have.
Maybe a margarita. Are you gonna get a margarita?
No.
No. A beer.
I told you, I
a
don't.
Corona.
I'm not a tequila person.
He wants a Corona.
Yes, probably.
Knew it. All right.
Or a Modelo Especial.
Jake's obsessed with Corona.
Yeah. Got good taste.
Alright, so it's about to go now. So the only Los Guachos, they serve alcohol. This one does not.
Long time no talk. It is now Monday. I think the last thing you guys saw was tacos. The tacos we got while we were with Jake and Lena, the one girl I work out with in the mornings, and her husband, and then Chris was there as well. We went to dinner. It was very fun. Then we got done. Jake, hey, Lily is cleaning herself and making so much noise. Anyways, so Chris and I were like, okay, we want ice cream. We sat at dinner and talked for a long time, and after I was already kind of hungry again, and y'all know I love my ice cream. So we were like, we're gonna go get ice cream. Jake was like, that sounds good. We went and got ice cream, hung out for a little bit more, and so I had a great day. I had breakfast with my mom. I looked cute. I like put myself together. Then had dinner with Jake and Lena and Chris and her husband, and had ice cream, and we were on our way home. like 3 minutes away from home, and we pulled up to a stoplight. Sorry, if you guys follow me on Instagram and already saw all of this, then feel free to just like skip forward, or this is probably the end of the video. So, bye. We were stopped at a intersection at a stoplight, and we had just pulled up, like we had maybe been sitting there for 30 seconds, definitely no more. So there wasn't a car next to us. We were in the left lane heading north, and there wasn't a car beside us. I'm hoping there wasn't cars on the other side, because if so, I would think that they would stop, but hey, guess not. So we were sitting at the stoplight for like 30 seconds, and we just got plowed into by a F-350 truck, pretty big truck. There was no braking, so we had no idea. We didn't hear anything because he didn't brake. So, you know, there's no way to tell what was happening until it happened. And so we got hit really bad in my car, and my car ended up not being able to start after. We were sitting there for an hour waiting for the cops to come. They finally came. My car wouldn't start, so we had to call a tow truck. Then the tow truck came. We had to take it back to my dad's. Now I'm driving my dad's truck for a little bit. And, oh yeah, forgot to mention, the car drove off right after it hit us. So we got hit, and like, we're obviously completely shocked. And because it hit us full force, which the speed limit on the road we got hit was 45, and we later found out that he was drinking and just not in a great state of mind, and just like as an individual is not like a very together person. So I don't know how fast he was going. I would assume he was going probably minimum of 40, and yeah, and by the time Chris and I realized what had happened, he had already drove off. I was really pissed. It was really not good. So we had to sit there and wait for the cops, then get the tow truck, went back to my dad's, and Sunday morning I went over to my dad's and talked to my insurance agent, who happens to be one of my dad's really, really good friends. So he came over and looked at it. He was like, holy shit, you guys got hit hard. I'm like, yeah, felt like it. Looks like we got hit hard based off of the back, which the one thing I was super thankful for, my car held up very well in my opinion for how hard we got hit. And I'm very thankful to be in a bigger car. I've always liked bigger cars. I learned how to parallel park in my dad's truck. So I'm just used to bigger cars, and I was just very, very, very thankful I was in a safe, bigger car, so it couldn't have been worse than it was, because it definitely could have been a lot worse. I feel very lucky. And anyway, long story short, Sunday morning after I left, my dad ended up driving around trying to find this lime green truck that hit me. There was lime green paint on the back of my car, so I was like, okay, well, at least it's an obvious truck we're looking for. We knew it was a truck, and we knew it was lime green. So he was driving around, and I had to come home, send out programs for my clients that I work with, and I get a call, and he was like, hey, was it a work truck? I'm like, yes. And it ended up being the guy that hit me. My dad ended up talking to him before the cops got there, and my dad realized very quickly that he wasn't a very put together person, and that he had already seemed like he was drinking that morning. So he was most likely very drunk when he hit me. My dad told him, he was like, yeah, you know, you hit my daughter last night pretty bad. And he was like, oh, what? Like, I don't remember that. I don't remember hitting anyone. Like, okay, how do you not remember that? Whatever. My dad was like, showed him the dent on the front of his, like all of the damage on the front of his truck. And he was like, oh, well, yeah, no, that damage wasn't there yesterday. So yeah, I must have hit her. And my dad's like, yeah, you did. Like, there's paint on our car. And so cops came. He admitted to hitting me, but he said that when the cop asked him why he left, he was like, well, I didn't know I hit her. So he basically knew he hit something, but was either super drunk or just like really not with it. I'm thinking just very drunk. Didn't realize he hit a car with people in it. Like, I don't know if he thought he hit a pole or what, but regardless, the guy that hit me and left, we did end up finding. He is being held accountable. I'm so freaking happy. Like, I have the best dad in the world. He drove around for an hour and found him. It's amazing. And the guy, it's basically like pretty much across the street from where we live. And yeah, I don't know. Hoping the whole thing happened to, you know, maybe get him off the roads or at least be safer, something, because it was absolutely terrifying. Like, I've been rear-ended before pretty bad when I was younger, but there was like screeching right before it happened, so you at least knew there was a car behind you. This was just like straight up, we were stopped at a red light at an intersection for 30 seconds probably, and then just got blasted from behind, and it hurt. My freaking neck is sore. I know Chris's is sore. I had a terrible headache Saturday. So yeah, that was why there's no video yesterday, and it was just a very, very frustrating weekend because honestly, I said this on my story, but the thing that irritated me the most was the fact that he hit us so hard and didn't even stop to see if we were okay. Like, nothing. By the time Chris and I realized what had happened, like, he looked at me, I was looking at him, and we kind of processed what had happened. And I looked up, and I saw a truck driving off, and I hadn't looked behind, but this car just, like, this truck sped past us, and I was freaking out. I was like, are you effing kidding me? And Chris was like, it's okay, it's okay. And he thankfully saw at least the color of the truck, and that's how we were able, well, and there was green paint on the back of my car, so we would have been able to figure it out, but like that. But we at least saw that it was a truck, and then I realized that that was the guy, like, he hit us and ran. Not the best weekend, however. Monday, we're having a better start to the week so far, and yeah, that was just a very big wake-up call that no matter how safe you are on the road, you have to, like, I hate saying you have to be scared of other people. You don't have to be scared. You just have to be very, very, very cautious of people around you, because, like, there is nothing we could have done to prevent what happened, and that is terrifying to me. Like, driving home from my dad's after was just super weird because you can't do anything. There's nothing I could have fixed. It's not like I made a mistake or Chris made a mistake driving. It was just like someone not paying attention, being idiotic, plowed into the back of us. Like, it was just not, it was just not a fun experience. However, thankfully, everyone's okay. It definitely could have been a lot worse, like I said, but Chris' camera ran out of memory. So I don't want to make this super long. I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys what happened, why there wasn't a video yesterday, and kind of just as a friendly reminder to be safe on the roads. I know that sounds super silly and like, I don't know. But be safe on the roads. Please don't drink and drive, and just be a good person, because, oh, I was so pissed. I was so pissed when it happened, just that, like, obviously the whole situation sucked, but the fact that, like, he didn't even, like, slow down to see if we were okay. He just took off, and then saying he didn't remember. Like, if you're that drunk, you have a problem and should not be on the roads. But anyway, that is it for the video. I'm sorry. It's probably very short and, like, kind of weird because I'm not even quite sure how much footage I had recorded prior to this, so. But yeah, that, you know, that's just the reality of what my weekend looked like. It was so much fun. We had such a good day, and then that happened, and it was a very big bummer. And I was talking to Amanda because she was asking how I was feeling yesterday, and she was like, it's just so crazy. Like, you literally never go out at night, and the one time you do, that happens. I'm like, I know. What the heck? but it's all right. Everything's taken care of. What goes around comes around. He thankfully is being held accountable. Chris and I are okay. My car, my poor car. Hopefully I'll have it back in a few weeks. I'm so bummed. Ugh. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, which will be back to like a normal vlog, workout. Yeah, just my daily shenanigans. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and thank you for any and all of you who messaged me this weekend and said you were glad I was okay and all. It meant a lot and kind of restored my faith in humanity that not everyone is horrible.